Good evening. Welcome to the 2019 graduation for Anoka Ramsey Community College. First, to the graduates, the reason we are all here, congratulations on achieving this goal. We know this is just the first of many accomplishments to come. To the family and friends of tonight's graduates, we know that many sacrifices have been made along this educational journey. Thank you for your support of our students, and thank you for being here to recognize this important event in the lives of our graduates. It's my honor to acknowledge and introduce the community guests who have joined us this evening. I would like to introduce Mike Wolfe. Mike, would you stand? Mike. Mike is the Anoka Ramsey Community College Coon Rapids Campus Foundation President. Mike has worked in the manufacturing sector for over 30 years, specializing in human resources management. He is currently employed with Vista Outdoor as Vice President of Human Resources, based in Anoka. Mike holds a BS degree from Indiana University and an MBA from the Rochester Institute of Technology. He has been with the Anoka Ramsey Community College Foundation for the past 3 years, currently serving as the president. Thank you, Mike, for your leadership. It is now my pleasure to introduce Trustee Cheryl Teffer from the Minnesota State Board of Trustees. Cheryl is a former professor at Anoka Ramsey Community College, where she taught in the nursing program for 26 years. She earned a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing from the University of Iowa and a Master of Science degree in nursing from the University of Minnesota. In 2014, Cheryl was honored by the Minnesota State Board of Trustees as one of the recipients of the Award for Excellence in Teaching. And in 2016, Governor Mark Dayton appointed Ms. Teffer to the Board of Trustees for a 6-year term. We are pleased to have you with us this evening, Trustee Teffer.
Good evening, graduates. I think the only thing that is happier than being in a classroom full of students when you are a faculty member is being in a room when they graduate. So, gosh, congratulations. I bring greetings to you this evening from the Minnesota State Board of Trustees and Chancellor Devinder Malhotra. Together, these women and men represent the citizens of Minnesota who share a vested interest in your success and your continued prosperity. Why, do you ask, should other Minnesotans care about your own accomplishments? Because they understand that you, graduates, are Minnesota's future. The publicly supported Minnesota State colleges and universities have come to be known as places of hope and opportunity for students. They are also critical partners to Minnesota's business and industry. Today, post-secondary education in Minnesota State's community colleges produces some of the most aggressively sought-after skill sets demanded by Minnesota employers. Further, the path toward 4-year degree completion beyond is close in view from these very seats. Having worked as a faculty member in the Minnesota State system for a quarter century, I know personally about the sacrifice, the internal motivation, the talent, and the effort required to earn a place in this room. This college and this college system are now a part of you. The faculty who mentored you, many of whom are dear friends of mine. The staff who guided you, your friends, your family, and those of us who are dedicated to ensuring that all Minnesotans have access to a college education. Every single one of us is excited to learn about the success that comes with what you do next. As you leave this place, know that the 37 colleges and universities of Minnesota State, spread over 54 campuses, will be here for you throughout your career and your educational journey. So graduates of the Anoka Ramsey Community College class of 2019, On behalf of the Board of Trustees, Chancellor Malhotra, and all of the people who journeyed with you to this place in this room, my heartfelt congratulations. Thank you.
So I know you guys like music because I dancing in the front row, right? So I always like to have a walk-up song to help me with my. This year, it kind of came to me. I was channeling Tom Petty when I was driving my car one day, and one of those days in April that wasn't blizzarding, so it was like a rare occasion. But so this song just kind of popped in my head, and I knew it was time to share a little Tom Petty with you. But I think the message is really important as you look at yourselves now and in the future. You know, sometimes the world tries to push you. When happens, make sure that you don't back down and you stand your ground. So the universe is a little bit crazy sometimes, and it looks like it's going to give you a curveball, but you have to keep your mind on your goals and dreams and follow those dreams. It's very important that you keep a positive attitude so when the world does push you around that you can work through that. As an example of that, I think of a time, you know, maybe for you when you're trying to get a job and you think, well, that job is the perfect job for me and I need to get that job. Well, sometimes the universe thinks differently, and maybe there was something with that job that wasn't the perfect fit for you, and so maybe just maybe that is looking out for you and giving you a better job. Maybe you'll meet that mentor at that other job that will help you along your career goals. And so really keep your eyes on your goals and never back down. And I want to give you an example of somebody that the world did try to push around, and I know he didn't back down. Joe Gavin Bollinger grew up in foster care. Between the ages of 4 and 18, he was placed in and out of 36 different foster homes. He was bounced in and out of different schools. In high school, he was never in the same school an entire academic year. When Joe was 12 years old, a social worker told him that he was not going to amount to anything and would never even graduate from high school. On his 18th birthday, Joe found himself homeless without a high school diploma. In spite of this incredible adversity, Joe was driven to build a productive future for himself. He got a job, earned a GED, got married. He worked full-time for 11 years and was doing well, but something was missing: his college degree. Joe dreamed of becoming an elementary school teacher, an educator, and mentor to kids going through challenging times just like him. With the encouragement and support of his wife, Joe enrolled here at Anoka Ramsey Community College. Today, Joe is graduating with an associate's in arts degree and will be continuing his educational journey here, pursuing a bachelor's degree in elementary education through Bemidji State University. He's also a mentor to local at-risk youth. Thank you. And hopes to become a foster parent himself one day. Joe is celebrating his commencement here today alongside his wife and his own mentors. Please stand, Joe, and be recognized for your achievements. Get a little choked up thinking about it. Good job, Joe. Before we move on, I just want to acknowledge our great faculty that we have here. So faculty, could you please rise? Let's give them a round of applause. They do a great job. We also have some deans and administrators here. Can you guys please rise? Let's give them a round of it. They make my job so easy. I just love it. Thank you. Any other staff here? Please rise and be acknowledged. Staff? And of course, I always want to thank Melissa and her chorus here. Thank you very much. Melissa's always my partner in crime and helps me come up with these songs, except for this time. So anyways, congratulations to all of you. Remember to follow your dreams and goals, and don't you better back down, okay? Congratulations.
Good evening. As a writing instructor, I have used an article entitled, "How to Say Nothing in 500 Words." A thought-provoking article about writing something of value via advice to the contrary. Well, rather than nothing in 500 words, I will try to say something worthy of the moment on behalf of all faculty. Relax, you needn't count. I know I have 433 words left. Here goes. We are honored to congratulate you this evening and pleased you chose Anoka Ramsey as your first step forward into higher education. We are grateful we got to know you and your varied interests, goals, and backgrounds while you were here. We hope you felt welcomed in our classrooms and challenged by our curriculum while on your way to becoming the graduating class of 2019. Graduation is a time to celebrate with others, and this evening, You are surrounded by a network of supporters who are waiting patiently to hear your name. Some have even made flashy posters in your honor. Your accomplishment is their accomplishment too. They have likely helped you get here by arranging rides, filling out FAFSAs, helping with tuition, or consoling you when something didn't go as planned. We congratulate them too, as they share this milestone along your life's way. Life's journey has many such milestones, and we are honored you have chosen to make Anoka Ramsey a part of your path. Higher education is such a grand adventure, requiring sacrifice of time and money and courage to look at new ideas and values and to re-examine old ones. We hope we have done our job by knocking you off balance intellectually so that you could write yourself again, stronger and more confident than ever. This evening, you will leave and drive your life in a new direction. And eventually, ARCC, this top 10 college, beautifully situated on the banks of the Mississippi, will recede into the distance in the rearview mirror of your life. And it's possible that you may forget our names. I wouldn't make it a life goal or anything, but we understand that it can happen. Still, even if you do forget our names, we hope you won't forget that we worked to live up to our aspirations, to offer rigorous, relevant curriculum, to create classrooms that embraced diverse ideas and backgrounds, to challenge you to think critically, and to set a high standard and then help you meet it. And all done with enough Minnesota nice to remind us all of where we are. We hope we have met our aspirations even as we have prepared you to seek your own. In closing, I reiterate our collective congratulations on the achievement your graduation represents. If in the future our paths should cross again, it will be a happy meeting, and we will look forward to hearing word of your success. And soon ends my 500 words of what I hope was more something than nothing. After all, you deserve that much. You've earned it.
Your program indicates a student speaker. Unfortunately, Sarah was not able to join us this evening. She sends her congratulations and best wishes to all graduates and hopes that you enjoy this special event.
I'd like to introduce our speaker for tonight. We like to have alumni speak at our commencements here, and we have a good one here tonight. Barbara Chafee is the Chief Executive Officer for Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services and the Executive Director to the Central Minnesota Workforce Development Board and Central Minnesota Joint Powers Board. She received a bachelor's degree from the University of Minnesota Duluth and a master's degree from the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. And of course, most importantly, that associate's degree from ARCC. Barb is a member of the Minnesota Workforce Council Association, the National Association of Workforce Boards, and the National Workforce Association. She serves as Minnesota's representation on the Great Lakes Employment and Training Association, which serves 10 states in the U.S. Department of Labor's Division 5. Barb currently serves as the chair of Anoka Ramsey Community College's Advisory Board. I'd like you to help me welcome Barb tonight.
Is this going to be okay? Wow. Look at you. You should have seen you with me looking at you doing all those dances. That was really great. Got some good dancers up here. President Hansen, deans, parents, family, friends, faculty, board members, and the Anoka Ramsey Community College graduating class of 2019. I am honored to give the commencement address today at my alma mater. Again, my name is Barbara Chafee. I'm the CEO for Central Minnesota Jobs and Training Services. I am also the president and owner of Barbco Construction and a graduate of the Anoka Ramsey Community College class of 1984. Today, I want you to understand that the possibility for you in this world is limitless. In fact, you are graduating at a time when the economy is good, and employers are literally waiting for you to apply for jobs that will build your skills from now and into the future. My hope is you will leave here today inspired and ready to follow your big, audacious dreams, that you'll choose to pay attention to that impulse that you thought was impossible and too ambitious, and go after it with every fiber of your being. But, of course, I have learned, as you will, that dreams must be accompanied by unbelievable amounts of work, tenacity, a strong sense of self, and yes, a deep understanding of the F word. What is the F word? Failure. It's impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you failed by default. Today, I will address your future, failure, your journey over the next 30 years of your life in 10 minutes. First, you're going to graduate today. Parts of the next year will be absolutely amazing, and parts of it are really going to suck. Very few will have jobs in the next 6 months as exciting as being a college senior on this campus. From now on, no one will be paid to read your homework assignment or your fascinating research project, and you won't have a pre-organized daily schedule the way it is here on campus. And no employer will give a diddly squat about your grade point average. When was the last time during an interview an employer mentioned your GPA? Why, Miss Chafee, you graduated from Anoka Ramsey Community College Phi Theta Kappa with a GPA of 4.0. Impressive. You're hired. Your starting salary? $100,000 a year, with benefits, of course. Oh, by the way, you may order your company car today. What's your car of choice? A 2019 Z06 Corvette? Perfect. Here's your company credit card, a new laptop, a smartphone, and in addition, you have a flex schedule and may work from home at your leisure. Spoiler alert, this is not the likely scenario for your first job out of college. However, it could be 5, 10, or 20 years from now. Over the next 6 months, you'll have periods of self-doubt. Some might even experience depression. If you're like the average college graduate, a third of you will move back home some point in the next 2 years, and your parents will give you blindly obvious advice about things that you've been doing on your own for years. A third of you will be unemployed, underemployed, or making less than $30,000 a year. In 2 years, half of you will feel that like you don't have a plan for your life or clear direction. But this is a part of your journey. It's a part of the process of finding out who you are and what you're passionate about, and addressing one's fear of failure. Let me explain. In the spring of 1982, I applied for college at Anoka Ramsey Community College. I was a non-traditional student with a family making less than $10,000 a year. I was so poor, I didn't even have the money to pay the college application fee. But I had big, audacious dreams, and a college degree was just one of those things on my checkoff list. I was awarded a Pell Grant. What a gift. Then tragedy hit. I had emergency surgery that resulted in a post-op blood clot that went to my lungs and almost killed me. Only a few weeks before fall class began. I would be out the first 2 weeks of college. Did I quit? No. Anoka Ramsey Community College allowed me to start 2 weeks late. I had to focus hard to catch up. One day after class, I heard that the student who cleaned the bathrooms quit. So I asked for the job. I quickly moved from shining toilets to having a job in the office. I also started the first student-led daycare on campus for non-trad students. How many non-trads do we have out here? None? Few? Hold up your hands. You should be proud. I graduated from Anoka Ramsey Community College, enrolled in the University of Minnesota Duluth, where I graduated with a bachelor's degree. When I graduated from UMD, it took me 6 months and hundreds of applications to find a job. It was during an economy in deep recession. You're lucky you're graduating now in this good economy. My first job out of college, $6.50 an hour. I was devastated. How could I support my family on that salary? They had sacrificed so much already while I was in college. But I was young and determined to give my $6.50 per hour job 150% of my talent. And within 3 months, I was at $11.50 an hour with a promotion due to my hard work and determination. After 2 years, I was hired as a college instructor, and I stayed in education for nearly 10 years. And in 1994, I ran for the Minnesota State Senate. I was an idealist, and I didn't believe you should need to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars to be in public office. Do you agree? I did. I lost, but I lost. Not by much. Did I feel like a failure? Did I give up? No. Every job that you do from this day on will help you grow personally and professionally on your journey in life. One day, nearly 20 years ago, I was in the right place at the right time, and I was hired as CEO of a corporation. I was hired for this job because of my transferable skills. Strong knowledge of fiscal accountability, operations, organizational management, supervision, leadership, with a great political connection. But most important, I believed I was capable of doing this job, even though I was not and had never been a CEO. Statistics show that the majority of college graduates are released into the world after completing their AA degree or their bachelor's degree without a clue of what they want to do with their lives. And few are trained that failure is the stepping stone to success. In closing, I give you 4 pieces of advice for your successful journey. Advice number 1. Work hard. Be the hardest working person in the organization, because if you're not, somebody else will be. You can't control how smart you are, or how funny you are, or how good looking you are. The one thing you can control in life is how hard you work. So if you've got that lazy gene, and you know who you are, I'm sure your parents do too, you are in trouble. What employers are looking for in today's market is character, commitment, good communication, initiative, passion, positive attitude, problem solving, relationship building, responsibility, teachability, and vision. I know. I'm a CEO and I hire these individuals. I surround myself with great talent. Advice number 2, never give up your big, audacious dreams. Yes, some dreams are harder to achieve than others, but big, audacious dreams are not impossible. I'm telling you from experience. Really ambitious goals, graduated from college, check. There's your first check. You're already on the way. Running for the state senate, check. Starting your own business, check, check. You might start several by the time you're 50. Leading a corporation, check. Becoming the governor of the state of Minnesota. Now, this one might be a bit hard, especially for a female. But even the hardest goal is not that hard if you write it down and write yourself a plan, even if that plan is written here in your head. A plan makes dreams real. The hardest part is admitting to yourself that that's what you really want to do, and you are capable of doing it. Advice number 3, thank those who have inspired you. Today is all about you, and it should be. It's hard-earned, it's well-deserved. But take a moment to thank those who helped you succeed on your life's journey. Your parents, your advisor, your mentor, your spouse, your family. I'd like to tell you a story about a professor who inspired me to complete college and move forward in my life's journey. Anne was my English professor here at ARCC. When she returned my first written assignment on mythology, I had more red marks than words in my 25-page research report. You can imagine the F word I used on Anne. But she gave me a strikingly good grade, an A minus. How could all those red marks equate to anything but failure? Anne challenged me at every level. Each assignment had less and less of those red marks, and soon I became an extremely competent, technical writer, which has served me well throughout my career, and also gave me some practical advice that has stuck with me all my life, and I want to share it with you. And I hope that you always remember it, because it will serve you well. Be over-prepared for every assignment in life, whether it's an exam, a job interview, a career, parenthood, always be over-prepared. And finally, my last piece of advice, and the most important, please carry it with you. Don't be afraid of failure, but learn from it. It's not how many times that you failed that's important. It's how you pick yourself up and move yourself forward that determines your worth and success as an individual. How many of you have failed at something in your life? An exam, a relationship, a job, a business, your driver's license. We all fail at something, but that's not the end of the world. It's the beginning of knowledge. It's the beginning of success. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Every failed experiment in your life is one step closer to success. My last spoiler alert. Your journey over the next 30 years is not without bumps in the road or failed experiments. If you know what you're capable of, if you're always over-prepared, and you keep things into perspective, then life has a way of turning failure into success. You may end up 30 years from now. You may not end up 30 years from now exactly where you thought you'd be, but it's going to feel like you did because you followed your big, audacious dreams. Thank you for the great honor and privilege of addressing you today. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2019. I wish each of you I wish each of you great success on your life's journey. Thank you.
Will the graduates please rise? President Hansen, I present to you the graduating class of 2019. They have completed all of the requirements for their respective degrees and have met the requirements as set forth by the faculty and the college.
Zainab Abbas. Amra El Nizami. Shahad Al Rubai. Angela Amal. Cherie Anderson. Julie Anderson. Sarah Anderson. Mariah Armstrong. Joanne Arroyo. Valerie Osted. William Nicholas Balmano. Amelia Bear. Faith Barthold. Jim Belden. Annalyn Gilbertson. Samantha Bray. Yay. Wyatt Thurber. Stephanie Johnson. Caitlin Bender. Summer Bendixson. David Benson. Brittany Berg. Tori Blaisdell. Jasmine Bonneville. Christine Burrows. Chloe Bozak. Sharissa Bowley. Sophie Brenna. Annalise Bostrom. Anthony Brown. David Buick. Stephanie Bistrom. Ethan Carlton. Sophie Carpenter. Lily Caswell. Sarah Chillstrom. Patrick Cook. Regina Combs. Erica Cooper. Christine Danks. Joseph Timothy Davis Roberts. Shelby Day. Samuel Edison de Gregoire. Thank you. Connor Delicky. Jillian Detterman. Christina Deal. Jessica Dossie. Ethan Dotzler. Keelan Dungan. Jalen Dunlap. Catherine Duyiley. Ashley Earls. Kate Elliott. Riley Erickson. Charlotte Fow. Joe Fegus. Courtney Fennell. Logan Fisher. Tigist Faisa. Rachel Frankie. Joe Gavin Bollinger. Kenneth Genshi. Renad Galban. Amanda Golden. Jessica Gould. May Grayheck. Samantha Haben. Harper Habig. Paula Hagan. Olsia Hall. Rachel Hall. Tina Hallberg. Oops. Acacia Halverson. Alexis Hansen. Tanner Hansen. Sarah Hassan. Caitlin Hauk. Wei Huang. Amanda Hott. Samantha Hunt. Casey Hutner.
Muna Ibrahim. Salma Ibrahim. Jody Ann James. Miranda Jameson. Fasia Japla. Ashley Johnson. Samantha Johnson. Madeline Jonas. Bailey Carger. Thomas Casseth. Nicole Kenigsberg. So Trisha. Emily Klein. Corinne Kleiber. Nastia Krenitsen. Katrina Kuber. Zachariah Kuncher. Nadine Lemke. Patricia Lewis. Madison Lindquist. Monica Luca. Kaylee Luther. Miranda Mace. Detalian Martin. Sean Matson. Rhoda Bagheera. Victoria McCoy. Hunter McLeod. Evan McNair. Julia McNeff. Muna Muhammad. Rakia Mohammed. Zara Mohammed. Christine Magnus. Mola. Inga Mola. Brandy Monson. Ali Morsi. Nicole Murto. Summer Nelson. Julia Neubauer. Daniela O'Connell. Sarah Omshank. Alec Olson. Urgi Omer. Urgi Omer. Katie Ornberg. Ariel Owens. Eric Panora. Lindsay Pavlish. This is a P, right? Yes. Okay. Sadie Penbaker. Lauren Purtle. Jared Peterson. Amina Romalich. Why don't you get the next one? Actually, you could have this one. Ratzenbang? Alyssa Ratzenbang.
Nikki Remington. Ariana Renteria. Sarah Remsen. Sophia Rivers. Beau Roberge. Ty Royde. Don Rogers. Joseph Ryman. Lucinda Rinnix. William Sababuro. Benjamin Shiro. Oh, this will be a good one. Schmidtke, got it. Alyssa Schmidtke. Devin Cisco. Jessica Shute. Amber Scramstead. Catherine Soko. Yasmin Falcon Sonnenfeld. Nathan Sorensen. Aisha So. Jessica Stoll. Arlene Stone. Dustin Straight. Oh, yes! Congratulations. Portia Sullivan. Samantha Sundley. Good job, Mark. Mark Swenson. Olu Taiwo. Got it. Grace Tashuk. Kiddist Temperi. Bo Tepley. Madeline Thies. Oh, hey Kylie, how you doing? Congrats. Kylie Thomas. Beatrice Tice. Ashley Tilkey. Sergey Takach. Slava Takach. Johannes Tadella. Hong Trung. Aaron Turnblad. Shania Vang. Sheridan Vang. Benjamin John Vassalar. Luz Villanuvia. Kathleen Welch. I like the smiley. Matthew Wheeler. Amber Wold. Kylie Wolfe. Oh yeah. Tamara Walter. Rachel Wong. Chris Woodbury. Mai Jong Vang. Eric Ziesler. Marissa Zimmer.
Carrie Cabotts. Amber Mathieson. Jenna Lyons. Tanya Spruti. Heather Rollinger. Haley Turner. Ruth Lunda. Joshua Olson. Nikolai Petkov.
By virtue of authority granted to me by the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities Board of Trustees, I hereby award each of you the degree for which you applied and all the rights and privileges according to that degree. Congratulations, graduates. Let's give them a big round of applause. That's some great energy. I almost hate to quit. Should we just stick around a while yet, or should we? Anyways, family and friends, as we prepare to conclude commencement, please remain in your seats as the graduates exit the gym. We invite you to join your graduate next door in the field house, which is just off to your right. Again, congratulations. Have a great night and a great life.